Yo, what's good everyone? It's your boy Zave here. Now it's been a very long time since I uploaded and also made a lost media style video, but today I will be uncovering 3 pieces of Cartoon Network lost media. So stick around and let me know down below if you want to see me cover more lost media for future uploads, and if you find any of these lost media pieces that I cover today rather interesting. JBVO Dragon Ball Z Request. JBVO was a show that aired on Cartoon Network for a very short time, ranging from 2000 to 2001. The show consisted of popular cartoon main character Johnny Bravo, and he basically was just a talk show host that aired short episodes of cartoons loved by millions. Viewers were able to send Johnny emails and give him calls to make personal requests for what they wanted to see next. Now, in my opinion, I thought this idea was rather clever, and it's such a shame that it had such a very short airtime. However, because of the short run on JBVO and the obscurity of the show, there were quite a few lost media pieces that have came from this show. Now, the lost media I'm going to be specifically focusing on today is a special fan request given to Johnny Bravo. It is considered Dragon Ball Z. The segment was lost for over 23 years, but thanks to a fan whose mother once worked for the show, he was able to archive the tape for JBVO, which it wasn't just a specific tape with the missing segment the fan had, it was every single tape of the show. Now you might be wondering, what was the Dragon Ball Z segment that was missing? What was it, you might be asking? Well, to keep it short and sweet, a fan requested Johnny to play Dragon Ball Z, and Johnny said sure, but the episode is a little long, so they played a sped up version of the episode with Johnny Bravo narrating over the entirety of the episode. I find it absolutely amazing when communities can come together and knock down these huge pieces of lost media, especially ones where many people a part of not only the hunt but even the spectators from the outside believe it was lost media that hit it forever, dead end. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Who's that? Promos. So this is one that I would say I'm very interested into myself. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, Who's That promos consist of the characters Coco, Mac, Blue, Eduardo, and even Wilt walking down the road and then stopping to see a picture on the wall or just plain out running crazily. However, these promos were to promote the new and upcoming Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends show for Cartoon Network from the time it was releasing, but these promos were soon to become lost media. Fans all over the lost media community recalled seeing these commercials air, but when they would go for a search for them online, they came to dead ends every single time. But after some digging in VHS uploads and surfing through old commercial airings from the time period of the time these promos were released, fans got 4 out of the 5 main characters Who's That promos recovered. Fans even managed to get one of the United Kingdom airings of the promo, and the character they were able to pull from the UK was Eduardo. But fans in the United States were able to recover Blue, Eduardo, Coco, and even Wilt, which right there leaves Mac missing out of the equation. It is rumored that Mac's promo never even existed, but there are quite a few people who distinctively remember seeing the Mac Who's That promo air. So as far as Mac goes, we really have no idea, but I suppose it wouldn't be a terrible idea to keep digging and find the last missing piece of the promo collection. Dexter's Laboratory, Rude Removal. Now this episode is probably the oldest piece of lost media in the sense it was found quite a bit ago. However, I don't mind covering this topic as I think it makes for a great interesting addition to this video. Dexters Lab, for those of you who do not know what the show was, it was about a little boy genius, and no, I'm not talking about Jimmy Neutron over here, but it was a show about a kid who was a crazy scientist always conducting some of the wildest experiments you can imagine, and also always being consistently annoyed by his older sister, Dee Dee. The episode we have today in question is called Rude Removal. Rude Removal was basically an episode that consisted of Dexter making a clone of himself, and also Dee Dee and the clones were supposed to be them, but nicer. However, it didn't turn out that way, and the clones were just very rude. This episode was rejected by Cartoon Network due to high profanity being used despite it being censored. Now, finding the censored version of it wouldn't be that hard, right? Wrong. It never surfaced around for many years. That was until one day someone who worked for the show decided to upload the full episode and confirm its existence. Now that does it for me today. It has been your boy Zave. And before I decide to sign off, and before you guys decide to click off, man, let me know if you like this style of videos or any style of videos. I have an idea to make a couple videos surrounding around Cartoon Network, so just be on the lookout for that. But anyways, it has been your boy Zave. Peace.